The party finds themselves deep within a cave, having just struck a deal with the goblin Yemek. In the caves, they find a monk held captive. His name is Vakan, a wood elf, and he is the only survivor of Gundren's last expedition. As they begin to fall asleep, a wounded and beaten Sildor tells tales of a legend involving magic weapons that is most likely the reason for all this madness. They depart from their rest and venture further into the caves. Vlad quickly pins two goblins against the wall with arrows as they cross a bridge. On the other side, they find a deep cavern where Clark has made his camp. The party swarms, but it is Vakan who tears through the goblins with a swift and deadly precision. He squares off with a massive bugbear, but the fast sword strokes of Vakan make quick work of Clark. As they return to Yemek to present the bugbear's head, he captures Sildar, demanding 100 gold for his release. The negotiations fail, and they fight off wolves, goblins, and Yemek himself while trying to flee the cave. James's brutality scares a few goblins away, but again it is Vakan who slices through the enemies. He cleaves Yemek's arm off before relieving him of the burden of his head. Finding nothing but complications, they decide to finally make their way to Phandalin and see if they can find Gundren. On the way, Sildar rambles on of his friend Arano and his time with the Lord's Alliance. When they arrive at Phandalin, they head straight to Bothan's goods to complete the delivery. Vakan faced the contracts in order to secure a better deal. Pushing his luck also robs the place blind as the workers are distracted by a very mouthy Vlad. Leaving quickly, they follow the road down to the Stone Hill Inn. Vlad enjoys the pleasures of the inn, while Thalog talks and socializes. James and Vakan share a drink and an appreciation for each other's dark past. The next morning, Sildar seems to have no memory of his captured and delirious state. And James again has had night terrors, resulting in a destroyed room. Thalog gathers the group's attention and urges them to follow him to the Lion's Head Coaster. They get little from the shop, but one thing has become clear. This town is being oppressed by a local gang named the Red Brands. Walking around town, they learn the Red Brands' favorite hideout is a bar on the outskirts of town, the Sleeping Giant. Their hideout is Transcendar Manor, deeper within the forest. After some debate, the party decides to stake out the Sleeping Giant. James and Vlad pose as travelers looking for a rest and a game of cards. The Red Brands were happy to play along, only to draw their swords before the first hand was played. Thalog and Vakan stop circling the bar and approach for aid. As they fight off the Red Brands, Vlad ignites the bar as he did not appreciate the Red Brands' lies. Vakan and Thalog clear the grounds as James closes the door, leaving the rest of the Red Brands to deal with the now raging fire. Walking away from the inferno, our party gathers themselves and prepares for the next step. The stakeout turned into a massacre. Where do they go from here? Is there anyone nearby that can help them? We shall see the next time on The Kingemi Tales!